Hi everyone, it's Mrs. Fullerton. I'm here to demonstrate how you can do a picture walk with any book that you have at home. This is something we encourage children to do at weekday all the time. We ask them to get a book and sit with it and take a picture walk on their own. So I'm going to start with this book. It's called I Ain't Gonna Paint No More. And what we would do with children, and we would say, look at the cover. What do you see? Tell us, what you notice. And the children would say, I see a girl. What is she holding in her hand? Looks like she has a paintbrush. And what do you think she's got all over her body? And they might say, oh, it looks like she has all different kinds of colored paint on her. So we'd want to say, well, if the title of the story is I Ain't Gonna Paint No More, and there's a girl with a paintbrush painting her body, what do you think this story is going to be about? Then we would encourage them to look through the pages of the book. This could be a story that they've read before, so they might already know or have some idea what the story is about, or it could be something brand new. The idea is that children can really revisit the same book over and over again, just like how many of them like to watch the same movie or video over and over again. So this is the title page with the name of the story and the author's name and the illustrator's name. Now, we're not really going to focus so much on the words. We're just going to look at the pictures. And what do we see here? We see a little girl and a mom, maybe, or a teacher. And all of the walls look like they've been painted on. Does she look happy? What do you think? Oh no. Again, we're not going to focus on the words, but I see that these words are big and bold compared to these words. So what do you think the mom had to say? Do you think she was happy about the little girl painting all over the house, all over the walls? Maybe not. Looks to me like now the little girl is sitting in the tub, maybe washing off all that paint. Look who's in the tub with her. I think she got in trouble maybe for painting all over the walls. And what's the mom doing with all of those paints? Putting them high up in the closet where the little girl can't reach them. But she's a smart little girl, and look what she's figured out. How to get the paints out of the closet all by herself. I see that she's stacked up a box and a stool and another box and a hat box, and she's climbed all the way to the top to get those paints. What do you think she's going to do with them? The dog is still watching. Let's see what happens. Oh, uh-oh. Looks like she's got an idea to do some more painting. Let's see what happens. She's going to start with her head and paint it red. Now, here's the beauty. Your child can start thinking about telling the story in their own words, just based on what they're seeing. This is a good way for children to learn comprehension skills, noticing skills. And she went from painting her face to painting her neck. What color did she use? Green. Looks like the dog is getting in on some of the action too. And now her belly with a big swirl and purple. Do you think she's going to get in trouble again? What do you think is going to happen when her mom sees her? Look at that arm. I wonder if those are real ants or painted ants. What other body parts are left? Her hand. She painted a face on her hand. Let's see what's next. Her back. Now, if you have an early reader who knows their letters and maybe some sounds, they might start doing some sounding out. based on the body parts that they're seeing. So for instance, when they see hand, they might start sounding out. And so here's a good way for them to do some pre-reading skills as well. How about this one? Egg. Look at those patterns on that leg. And finally, their feet. That's a lot of paint. I wonder what's going to happen next. Uh-oh, look who's coming. And again, I see those big words like a yell. And this is something we do talk to children about when we read stories with them in class, particularly the 4-year-olds, to look at how are the words presented, if there's any kind of punctuation that they recognize. Back in the tub. Do you think she's going to give up again after the tub? I wonder if the mom is going to hide the paints in the closet again. I think she's going to keep at it. And that's it. That's how we do a picture walk. We don't have to read the words. We can just look at the pictures and tell the story in our own words. And we're pretty good at it, especially if it's a book we've read before or has really great pictures like this one. Good luck. You can try that with your child at bedtime, especially if they're waiting for a turn to have a story read to them. They could do some pre-reading, and then you could come in and read the actual story to them.